The Lizzie Borden house was eerily still, cloaked in an oppressive silence that defied the cheerful facade of a quaint bed and breakfast. Those who dared to spend the night recounted their tales in hushed, tremulous voices. The spirits of Lizzie Borden's parents, Andrew and Abby, did not rest easy. They wandered the house, their ghostly forms whispering grievances of their brutal ends. Andrew, with his hollow eyes that seemed to bore into one's soul, and Abby, a shadowy figure that sobbed softly in the dark corners, were constant, unsettling presences. Late in the night, when the old grandfather clock struck midnight, the house seemed to awaken. Footsteps that echoed the determined march of someone carrying out a grim task often resounded in the hallways. Unsuspecting guests would feel a cold, icy grip on their shoulders, only to turn and find no one there. Mirrors would fog up, revealing desperate, scrawled messages from the other side. "Help us, find the truth, she is here." Hannah and Mark, a young couple fascinated by the macabre, checked in for what they thought would be a thrilling adventure. Little did they know, they were to be drawn into a sinister tale that resisted staying buried. The first night, Hannah awoke to a scratching noise at the window. Peering out, she saw nothing but the sprawling yard bathed in ghostly moonlight. Mark tried to reassure her, but unease had already taken root. As the night deepened, they heard Andrew's troubled footsteps, loud and jarring, resonating through the floorboards. The couple decided to investigate, descending the creaky stairs to the parlor where the clock's ticking seemed louder, more ominous. There, in the moonlight stretched through thin curtains, they saw the faint figure of Abby, her eyes wide with terror, pointing toward the attic. Utterly terrified, but driven by morbid curiosity, they climbed the narrow staircase to the attic. The air grew colder with each step. Upon reaching the top, the door creaked open to reveal a chilling sight, an old chest covered in dust. It beckoned them mercilessly. With trembling hands, Mark lifted the lid, unveiling old, bloodstained clothes and a rusted hatchet. A chilling whisper echoed through the room. "She did it," followed by a cacophony of anguished cries. Fleeing down the stairs, they were met by the ghastly sight of Lizzie herself, a translucent form with a malevolent smile. The house shook with invisible force, driving them out into the night. Breathless and horrified, Hannah and Mark never spoke of what they saw, but the shadow of that night haunted their dreams forever. The Lizzie Borden house remains, drawing the brave and the foolhardy alike, as the restless spirits of Andrew and Abby Borden wait, and the truth of that fateful day refuses to die.